this is a great company, and I love, being on the performing side of the camera, but like, what would it look like to go on the other side? And I wanted to ask you, like, what was it like making that transition? Because again, you were a full-time performer, and then you like in that one experience with Raindrop, you decided to like, no, I want to go behind the camera. What was that motivation? What made you kind of make that jump?
Yeah. What's funny about that is now that I'm here, I look back and I've realized that in a weird way, I've been doing it all along. Especially when I moved out to Chicago, I was so focused on social media and I was so all about Instagram and taking pictures and collabing with photographers out there and different companies. I got an internship out there with a company called Chicago Grammars that was all based off of Instagram and networking and like getting our following up. And that like was my life out there. That now being at Raindrop, I'm like, that's what I was doing all along. I was scouting locations where I wanted to shoot. I was putting together outfits and angles and shots that I wanted to get for myself. But now I'm doing it just on a larger scale. So in a way, I was producing my own content and then now producing it for our clients and all these cool different companies. So yeah, it took me a while to realize that, but I sat down one day and I was like, I've been doing this all along, and it's weird, and I love it. I love being able to have more control over things, whereas a performer and actor, you're told what to do, when to do, what to say. And on this side of the camera, we're able to collaborate and really just get all these awesome minds in one room and decide things together and have more control over different projects. So, yeah.
Yeah. I wondered how much of a difference that was from like, we're producing this show and we all have our own creative projects going on the kind of, on like the commercial, like personal creator side, but you're like doing the big job, you're like doing it for somebody and as a full-time gig, So does it compare from when you were producing your own stuff to like now you're producing Raindrop content? Was there any similarities, any differences in that?
Yeah, I mean, money for sure. That's one thing. We have budget.
We know that.
Money, make it happen. And we're like, okay. And it definitely was a confidence thing for me to, that they're handing this over to me and trusting me with this. So that's one thing that I'm still learning and trying to build confidence and like knowing that I can do this and they trust me to do it. And I've done it and I just have to keep reminding myself of that. But yeah, now we have clients that we have to please that need things, that expect things from us. It's not just so much, I want this and I want that, but making sure we're meeting the needs of our clients as well. So that's the one big thing is the budgets and learning how to do that. What else? I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Have you run into like obstacles like that where you start to see a vision? You're like, oh, this could be really great this way, but the client has different views, opinions. It's got to be a certain way. Have you run into
for sure? We
things
have
like that?
We have amazing
without
writers.
naming anyone specifically. But don't perjure yourself.
Drag them.
Yeah. Our team is amazing. I love everybody I work with. We have an amazing set of copywriters who have the most amazing ideas. And sometimes, we have clients that want to go in a different direction and we like have to respect that and know that we are providing a service for them. And sometimes, they do trust us and they're like, hey, whatever you guys want to do, we trust you and we love that. And we're able to go with it and then kind of give them our vision. But yeah, there are definitely times where we kind of have to like reel things back and be like, okay, let's, reset, brainstorm everything and see how we can meet in the middle and figure it out. But at the same time, our clients are so awesome that they really trust us and have seen our work and see how good our work has done in the past for them or for other clients. So our clients are awesome. We haven't ran into like anything too major like that.
That's really the best, like the perfect storm, right? Is there is a budget and they give you the reins. It's like, go for it. You can make and you can just, whatever you come up with.